Morning, Micro Map here. Happy New Year to everyone out there. Hope you had a blessed one and a safe one. So 2024 is here. 2023 is in the rearview mirror. Taking my little stroll here this morning before we get going, before the bell and the work week. Mainly everybody's New Year goals on a research thing that I saw there online is basically save money, make money, or lose weight. So chime in with what your New Year goals are or aspirations, and I wish you well in your endeavors in 2024. On the work front, very, very worrisome with the changes where I'm at. Basically have two type of cars to sell: Tesla Model 3s and Chevy Bolt. That's pretty much all I have to sell right now. EVs, and a lot of news lately on the EV front in regards to if Americans are adapting to them or wanting them. I mean, I have Teslas 2023s for about 32 grand. I think I saw some, depends, give or take on miles. I've been selling a lot of the 22s with miles in like the 40s or 50s from the 2022 range, 22s to 24 and a half, more or less range, depending on the miles. We even have some Teslas with over 100,000 miles, which they're out of warranty. I think the battery is 8 years, 100,000 miles. So it's going to be an interesting year on the commission front for Micromap here, but we'll see what happens. Take it a day at a time. Blessed to have a salary, health, and a demo, and we'll see what happens. I love what I do, have flexibility, and sometimes you just have to roll with the punches. So we'll see what happens with the EV market. This morning we're opening up the new year. The futures opened last night at 6, and we'll take a look at the futures here in a little bit. But it'll be an interesting year. 2024, I think, is going to be an interesting year. Does the country avoid a recession? We have an election year. Do they keep messing with Trump and the states that he can get elected in? Will there be more of those shenanigans? Will it be civil war? Be prepared, folks. I think it could be, I don't mean to be negative or anything, but I think it could be a very tough year. Do we avert a recession, even a depression? I went the other day to buy some desserts for the family. I don't like to do much on New Year's Eve because there's a lot of drunk people in the streets driving, so I'd rather just stay home and be safe. So I went to buy some desserts. My wife made some stuffed shells. They came out delicious. So I went to get a Coke and a pound cake and a coffee cake. $16 for those three items. So inflation is here. It's really bad in the food sector. Cars have dropped, but the interest rates have dropped a little bit. We'll see what happens. We'll take a look at what the futures are doing on the interest rates this morning. Went for my little walk here. I'm on the heavier side of my weight, but with all the eating in the holidays, what are you gonna do? So it's gonna be an interesting year. We have the geopolitical. Oil's up this morning with just the tensions overseas and the Red Sea. So I think 2024 is going to be one for the ages. Should be fun. Just been lifting some weights, trying to build some muscle mass. The back is feeling a lot better since I haven't been walking a lot. I think my IT bands get too tight, and then they cross over my hip and cause some snapping and cracking. So I think I have like IT band syndrome. It just gets too tight. So I've been lifting a lot. Got the guns to about 17, almost 17 and a half. I want to see if I can get them to 18 by the end of the year. That would be good. So that would be nice. Let's take a look at the futures. Let's see here. So this morning, well, we had the 10-year up 10 bips almost to 394 and approaching 4%. I mean, interest rates have come down a lot, and the market thinks the inflation fight, that the Fed has won the inflation fight. The dollar has bounced back this morning a little bit to 102. I mean, we've come down from basically 115 to 100, and now we're getting a little bounce. But the dollar has come down a lot here at the end of the year. And to start off the year, it's bouncing back a little bit. Bitcoin is up a whopping $4,000 to 46,565. Now, I was reading this morning, some guy predicted that Bitcoin's going to be up 1,000% to 500,000. So one Bitcoin cost you 46,000, 1,000% to 500,000. Wow, that's amazing. I mean, that's better than buying a condo, huh? What a return. Huh. See if I can find $46,000 and buy one Bitcoin. Sounds interesting. Oil up 76 cents to 72.41. It was up higher with the news, with the tensions overseas, and there's a lot of problems with the Red Sea, increasing cargo rates. So we'll see what happens with that. But oil's up a little bit. S&P was down 40. Now we're down 35 to 47.85. And the markets have been at almost all-time highs, which is incredible. Because if you ask me, Wall Street doesn't match what's happening on Main Street. But it's always been like that. So no new surprise. Ethereum almost up 100 to almost 2,500. Gold is hanging in there with a higher dollar, which is pretty surprising, because usually when the dollar goes up, gold goes down. Gold at 20.75. I think gold's high was 21.50 more or less, give or take. But I think we should see new highs in the metals this year. I mean, think about it. Rates have come down. Well, rates were at highs almost, and gold was still lingering around there. So, and the dollar's pretty high relatively to where it's been, and gold has been hanging around. So if the dollar rolls over, you should see gold explode much higher. We're going to open here in about 2 minutes. First trading day of the year. Small caps down 11 to 2035. NASDAQ down 160 to 16,862. Dow Jones down 225 down to 37,790. Natural gas up 7 to almost 260. Palladium and platinum at 1,000 even, and palladium at almost 1,100. The grains have been pretty crappy. We'll see how they open up. And silver almost, silver's a good chunk over $24. VIX is up 43 cents to 14 and a half. Got my eye itching me. Sorry, scratching my eye. Can't see the the numbers here. Corn 472, soybeans under 13, and wheat 630. The grains have been very weak. And that is your futures. We're going to open now, see what's trending on stock tweets. Tesla's trending. AVXL down 37%. LBPH up 200%. Rivian down 6%. Apple was downgraded today. Said it could be down 15%. So they're down 274 and dragging down the major indexes. Bitcoin up 7% and Voyager up 25%, which is a crypto exchange like Coinbase. SDIG down up 9%. Court down 30%. Hive up 11%. And those are the ones that are trending on stock tweets. I'll do more videos later at the end of the day, or if I see something on the most active unusual options activity. I've been trying to concentrate on that, on unusual options activities to see what's moving. I mean, it's expected that we should see a pullback here in the market. I mean, we've really had a big rally, and I think in 2023 the S&P was up 24%, almost 25%, which is mind-boggling. So maybe a pullback is in the cards. We shall see. But we're starting the new year with some red in the street. See what happens. The real estate front, don't know much about the real estate front because I'm not looking for anything. I know my neighbor put his house on the market. It's been on the market for, I want to say, I know well over a month. We're probably approaching 2 months. He has it for $750. So we'll see what happens. Has it for $750. Well, I'm rooting for him to sell it. So we'll see what happens with that here in the new year. Chime in what you guys expect on 2024. Would love to hear some of your thoughts on the new year or your goals. Heading to Tampa tomorrow. My kiddo got a college ID camp in Tampa tomorrow, the 3rd, and then she plays on the 4th. And she plays a team from Idaho on the 4th. And the 5th, I think she plays a team from New England. And then on Sunday, the 7th, I think she plays a team from North Carolina. So some good competitive soccer for the kiddo. She's doing great. She was down for like 10, 11 days. She had 4 of her wisdom teeth extracted. Very painful. She got swollen and had bruising. But she's well now. She's had a couple good practices. So it should be fun going over there with the family, enjoying some soccer and some free time. She is on vacation. The kids are on vacation into the 7th. Then I'll go back to the 7th. So looking forward to a little getaway. I think she has a night game too. That's nice. I used to love when I played night games. It was really, really fun. So watch some of the bowl game. Actually, you know what? I lied. I was watching a little bit of the Michigan-Alabama game, and I changed it. I've been watching shows. And I actually finished an all-time great show, which I had never seen because I'm not really a TV guy. I've always been like a workaholic and kind of study kind of guy, just looking at markets and studying stocks and stuff like that. So let me relax a little bit, and I watched The Sopranos. Old show. I'm sure most of you saw it, but watched that one, and now I feel like a mobster here in 2024. Good show. I enjoyed it. So yeah, I watched Yellowstone. I watched Billions. Billions is a good one if you like stocks and stuff like that and finance. I watched Sopranos. I've been watching Reacher. I'm up to date on Reacher. Maybe my gun. I want to get my guns like Reacher. Guy's big. And yeah, I mean, I really haven't been doing much with the sports. And I think the Heat are doing decent. I know the Dolphins got spanked by the Ravens. And I think they play the Bills now here at home. I think for the division. Who knows? I think the Panthers are doing okay. I think my daughter's hola felicidades. My daughter's boyfriend got us tickets for the Panthers. I don't know what day it is, but I'm gonna head out to a Panthers game, first one of the year. So that should be fun. I haven't been out there for a while. But yeah, I started watching a new show called The Wire. It's an old one. So basically what I did was best shows of all time and kind of just going up the list. If you guys have any great shows that you recommend, let me know, because I have some downtime and need something to watch. Anyways, I hope all you have a blessed 2024 and may all your endeavor come true. Peace, love, and health. And I'll check you out in the next video, okay? Have a great day. Bye-bye.